Okay. All right, let's see if we're live on YouTube. Pretty sure we're live on everything else.
I got an email from Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch we're definitely live. YouTube, I'm trying to see if we are.
I don't see us on Beam yet.
All right, let's. Xbox in our YouTube chat, so we're definitely there. You serious? Beam isn't working? Just check the Beam again.
I'm doing it through the app, so I don't know if the website's working.
Okay, let me see. Go to my channel. WTF?
Okay, there we go.
How's the Beam not working?
Does Restream say it's showing it to Beam?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oops.
Bear with us, people. Bear with us, people. Yeah, Restream shows us as active on everything. Wow, very, very weird.
I wonder if Beam is pickier with the title.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a learning process here because earlier Beam was not working. It made me re-add it, and then it was working. I don't know. I think we should just continue without it working because I don't want to restart it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that.
All right, we'll
Let's
test
roll.
it later in the future. Sorry about that, people. Welcome everyone, anyway, to 4GwQPodcast episode 100 for August 18th, 2016. Sorry that we're not on Beam for some reason. I don't know what the deal with that is. Restream says we are on Beam, but I go and check and not on, so not really understanding that. If you're in Beam and you're chatting, then I'll see it because I have the Beam chat open, but we won't be broadcasting on there tonight for some reason. We'll get those kinks worked out for next week, hopefully. But for this week, we have our usual cast of characters. I'm Inferno217 as always. We've got making his 100th straight appearance. You've reached the centennial mark. ZBCI
Yeah.
Assassin, what's up, bud?
Hello.
And then we've got Taylor, our newest member, Zebra Fries, whatever you want to call her. What's up?
Hello.
And last but not least, we have Italian Clowns who just renewed our website, so keeps that site active, 4GwQPodcast.com. Thanks, Clowns. What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And yeah, if you guys are new to the show, thank you. Definitely share your thoughts about the show and about the topics in chat. If you guys have watched us before, thank you for coming back and being a continued follower, supporter of the show. We really appreciate it. And we have something special for you tonight, as you may or may not have seen already on Twitter for the past couple of weeks. We do have a giveaway to announce. So we'll be showing that in just a little bit. But everyone who's new because of the giveaway, please let us know how we're doing. We got some awesome comments in the chat from the giveaway. So in the comment section, one of the options for an entry in the giveaway was to make a comment. So a lot of people did that, and we got some awesome feedback on the show. Some of it was not so great, which I probably should have expected. Me and Assassin were getting a good laugh over somebody saying that it was like Tony the Tiger were great. So someone just said for what was good, everything, and what was bad, everything. So that was not really good either. But you did get entries into the giveaway, of which I think there were like 2,670 entries into the giveaway. Yeah. So congratulations to the winner, which we will be announcing right now.
Wait, is he watching? Let's see if is there any way we could reach him? See if he's watching.
So we picked the winner right at 6 o'clock. I do have a window capture, so it's not sketchy as hell. I don't know if he is watching, but we'll find out in a second when we announce the winner. So
I'm gonna message and see if we can get him in here.
yeah, that'd be good. So the winner, as right here, you can see it's window capture, was Randall Thor 19. And I know people are gonna be like, oh well, you do TXI with him, but I drew this fair and square. You literally just hit draw, and this is what came up, and this is the winner. So Randall Thor 19 won our $100 giveaway, and you guys may know him as Mr. A Million gamer score. He has a million gamer score, so but now he has $100 to spend for some more games, I suppose, to get more gamer score. So congratulations, Rand. You've won our giveaway. As you can see, the mouse is moving, so this is not bullshit. this is who won. I'll change I'll change the window and everything. This is legit. So yeah, thanks for entering the giveaway, everyone. We'll be doing some more cool giveaways in the future, as you guys probably know if you've watched us. We give away games and stuff like that, so definitely come back for those. And we'll probably be doing Gleam in the future since it worked out really well. All right, now that giveaway is over, what do you want to start with first, Assassin? You wanted to take the first pick, so
Should we do Taylor's favorite, some Star Wars?
Taylor's
Okay.
Taylor's favorite.
Yeah, some Star
Just
Wars.
like Overwatch is Assassin's favorite.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that this week. So we'll skip
I mean,
that.
we could talk about it just for no reason, just because it's your favorite,
There you go.
just for you.
All right, so Star Wars Battlefront announced some new DLC. What was this, like a month ago? The Death Star DLC was kind of announced, revealed. Maybe it was less than a month ago, but we talked about it on the show. We didn't really have a ton of details other than that trailer to go off of, but now we do have a lot of details. So, Sasson, why don't you go and get into it? The new game mode that was kind of detailed this week at Gamescom for Battlefront called Battle Station. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what it's about?
So this game mode is probably the most interesting one I've probably seen for this game. It's they're taking something new. There's 3 parts to this game mode. The first part, you're in X-wings and A-wings going attacking this huge Star Destroyer, and they didn't give much information on this, but you have to do something and then wait for the Y-wings to come down. They bomb the crap out of the Star Destroyer. Then your job is to shoot the crap out of it and its weak points, and then if the rebels win, the Star Destroyer will die. Then your objective is to go into said Death Star to then grab, I believe they said it was R2-D2, and then bring them back out. And then your job, again, this is when they bring 2 heroes in, which we've seen, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing and Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. His job is to blow up the Death Star by a trench run.
So what's cool about this, right, is that you go from, the aerial fighting that everyone's always wanted, in the setting of the Death Star, then you go, is it in the Death Star?
Yep, they said inside places that we've seen in the movies.
See, I know you say that, and it says that, but when I looked at it, it didn't look like it was into that. Like, to me, it didn't remind me of that, but, I mean, I'm going to have to take their word for it. But, so yeah, then you go inside, you fight on the ground, you come back outside, and you finish, that typical, iconic moment in Star Wars history, blowing up the Death Star, and you get to fly as Luke Skywalker in his X-wing and everything. So, so I know a lot of people on our YouTube chat are kind of saying, "Oh, Battlefront, boo, boo," but this is actually a cool game mode. Like, I'm kind of looking forward to this. Do you think this is gonna bring people back to Battlefront Assassin, or are you just a homer and you just want it to be better? Or?
I think it might bring some people in because, I mean, it's a Death Star and everyone on space battles, so it's a little best of both worlds here. So.
Yeah, I think this is, every other battle that has been in it. Like, I know that you do battles in Endor and battles like in Hoth or whatever, but it doesn't
Yep.
feel like it's part of the movie. You know what I mean? It just feels like it feels like, people said Battlefield skinned almost, but now this is like an iconic part of the movie that you're just like, okay, this is Star Wars. Like, this is definitely a Star Wars thing that I can identify with, and I've always wanted to do this.
Yep.
So I know Taylor hates Battlefront / Star Wars. But
Yeah,
what do you think? What do you think about this? Do you think it's gonna get people back?
I just have no opinion. I don't. I don't follow it, so
Yeah, but it's iconic Star Wars. Don't you think? Back to the game.
maybe I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I can't answer this.
Well, shame on you. Star Wars is amazing.
Clowns, what do you think, bud? You played Battlefront.
I think Battlefront's still good, man. Like I think they need to bring back the Homan Rock because a lot more noobs will come back. But besides that, I mean, yeah, the Death Star's going to keep people interested for sure. People are obsessed with that thing. Assassin wish his house was on the Death Star.
Yeah. If you mess with me, I'll blow your planet up.
Let me see the chat here about this Battlefront stuff. Xbot says Battlefront is so done. The Death Star has changed its name to the Collecting Dust Star.
No. Just no.
You don't think so?
No.
Wait,
Uh,
wasn't the Death Star in Halo 3? Oh wait, wrong one. Sorry, guys.
Nice. Wow.
No.
Let's see. Mr. Solo Dolo says Rogue One looks better than the current movies. So should they have just like pushed Rogue One stuff already out and just said forget about this Assassin?
No.
Or would that have been too early? Because
Well,
people are like interested in the new stuff. Like people are interested in Rogue One right now, even though the launch, the movie isn't for a while.
there's no reason to push Rogue One stuff now. I mean, the movie's not even out. I mean, why launch a DLC way before the movie? That just doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, I know, but I feel like this is a good. I think this is a good release for Battlefront because like this, like we were saying, like this is an iconic thing in Star Wars. So it's like, it's very important for them to get those diehards back into this that maybe have already bought it and haven't traded it in or had it digitally. Get people to feel like it's Battlefront rather again, and not so much like
Yep.
Battlefield. What else in the chat? Sobsky says, not gonna lie, he's getting into this, and that he can't wait for Battlefront 2. And I think that's what everyone is like waiting for is Battlefront 2 because they already announced that like so far ahead of time and they're still releasing DLC for this. So, maybe they announced that too early and now people are looking forward to that, so they're not going to support Battlefront 1. I don't know. You think that's true, Assassin?
No, I feel like the hardcore Star Wars fans will still play and buy DLC.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I feel it, bears mentioning the Star Wars thing because like this is probably like the biggest DLC they've
Oh
had.
yeah.
I mean, new game mode, like new maps, new stock cards and weapons, the whole bit like they've always had. But this is iconic stuff. Like this is what everyone kind of wanted when the game came out. So, Xbox says I'll give Battlefront 2 more of a chance though. All right, we're convincing him slowly but surely.
But
Slowly
I
but
mean,
surely.
those stormtrooper armors. Come on, Xbot. You got to compare that to Halo. I mean, who's got the better armor, the stormtroopers or like the Spartans? Everybody knows stormtroopers.
Nice. J1976, also known as J Street, one of our biggest supporters on the show, says in the YouTube chat, "Do we hear that the actor for R2D2 died?" I did hear that. That's pretty sad. I guess like everybody was really choked up about it. I never thought
Yep.
that the actor who was like inside a friggin' tin can would draw like so much sadness. But I mean, he is an iconic member of the cast, and even though like he didn't quote unquote say anything, I mean, huge role. So of course, you know, I'm not insensitive, but at the same time, I can't. I think like it's hard for me to remember that R2D2 is like an actual person inside of a tin can and not just like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? That may sound terrible what I just said, but I'm trying to be as genuine as possible. Like I am, it is really sad that these people are dying off, but at the same time, like I couldn't pick who played R2D2 out of a lineup. Let's just say that. What else in the YouTube chat? Topsky says day one DLC, Rogue One DLC assassin.
What? Sorry.
I said Sobsky says there's gonna be a day one Rogue One DLC for Star Wars Battlefront.
Yes.
Isn't that already announced?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Scarif, whatever.
Yeah.
Where you see the new ATs or
Right.
ATCQ. I don't know.
Whatever it is. All right. No one cares about Battlefront Preview Assassin, so we're done with that topic, bud. Sorry. I know you're crying. It's.
I am. My heart's shattered, and I'm gonna just.
I
die
know.
now.
I know. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Let's talk about a service that just launched or just got acquired, I should say, that we're not currently live on because it didn't work, but is an awesome service in my opinion. Beam.
But it didn't work.
I know.
I just had to say
Gotta
that
plug.
after you said that. It was awesome.
I know. I don't know why it didn't work either because Restream still says that we're live on there, but we're definitely not. So I'm sure a lot of you people in the YouTube and the Twitch chat have checked out Beam, especially if you're an Xbox fan because Microsoft did just buy it. It's I hesitate to call it a competitor to Twitch, but it's very much like Twitch if you haven't checked it out. It's a live stream service. The benefits are very little delay. I guess there's like less than 1 second delay.
Yeah, because
Um,
don't they use like pure HTML5 or something?
Yes. Yep. They use like ultra lightweight HTML5 stuff. They have another sort of protocol that it keeps the delay so low that they advertise that you can actually play along with the people. Play along with the streamer. And there's also interactive tools that you can actually play the game. Like if you've ever watched Pokemon Plays Twitch or anything like that, there's actually like interactive tools on the screen on the Beam streamer. Can have like the up, down, left, right, A and B on the screen. You can actually press them in the browser and it'll actually work. Just crazy. Who thinks Beam is gonna be successful? Who doesn't? Are they even competing against Twitch?
Well, I think it's definitely a great competitor to not only Twitch but YouTube as well. The tools that Beam comes with for free, you can't get that anywhere else. I mean, the tools are just epic right there. The only problem is that the market's already focused on Twitch, even though Twitch is lagging, cliche, nichey, crappy, and only like
Yep.
geeks hang out on Twitch.
Oh,
Cool
Jesus.
people,
Wow.
cool people are on Beam. You know what I'm saying? Cool people are
Yeah,
on
some of
Beam.
our viewers.
If cool people are on Beam, then what are the people that are watching this show?
Or us.
Cool people on YouTube too.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. Before we get more opinions, I want to hit up the chat because the chat's kind of moving quickly on this topic. Sobsky says kind of something that you kind of just alluded to, Clowns. Calling Beam a Twitch competitor is like calling Windows Store a Steam competitor. So kind of saying like, okay, the market is already saturated. Like this is, Twitch is like the be all and end all of, game streaming. So like for Beam to come in and try to compete is kind of foolish, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think Twitch is probably going to steal ideas from Beam now.
Of course.
But definitely, they already have.
Yeah,
They just bought that company. What is it? I have to look it up. Curse or something? Somebody was telling me about this in the Xbox Discord today. It's called Curse, and it's it's a communication tool, and it's got a lot of the things that that Beam has too. They just bought that today. Twitch just bought it. So,
yeah,
like you said, Clowns, they're already making moves.
yeah. But see, there's some advantages here for Microsoft because Microsoft's got the better servers. So their servers are going to stay up, and Beam is not as overly saturated, so it's always going to be faster, unless it ever catches up.
Plus, the quality is just so much better.
On Beam?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. And you know why it's so good too is because and this is something that doesn't really go mentioned a lot, but really should, is that they let people that aren't partnered have like pro tools. You know what I mean? Like you get high quality, you get selectable quality. You can get ad revenue if you're not partnered even. So it's really open to everyone. It gives everyone kind of a fair shot to have the best quality streams possible and not separate, the new people from the old people, or the new streamers, or the low follower streamers from the high follower streamers and the sub streamers. So, real quick to the Twitch chat, then we'll get something from Taylor here. In-game instincts in the Twitch chat says Beam is good, although I wonder what will happen with Twitch and Xbox One.
Nothing. Probably nothing.
So Taylor, you've been streaming a little bit on Twitch and Xbox One.
A little bit.
So yeah, I checked out your stream on after our last show, whatever it was. Was it? I think it was directly after our last show. For Smite, you did a good job on that.
That was the first one, and then I did one last week because we didn't do a podcast either. So I just streamed.
Right. So do you see yourself moving from Twitch to Beam, or you think it's...
I honestly haven't heard about Beam until today when you
Really?
posted it in the chat on Twitter. Like, I hadn't even heard of it.
Wow.
So maybe I'll look into it, but I will.
But for someone like you, like, they need an Xbox app, right?
Well, no, because I have an Elgato that I can stream through.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I just have been too lazy to set it up. Because it's downstairs. Walking hurts for me. I don't want to walk all the way.
I hear you. I'm with you on that. I don't have my Elgato set up either. Screw that. Too much effort. Just stream through the Xbox, damn it. You know what I mean? But Beam is really cool, and Beam is limited to people with capture cards right now. And there aren't as many people on it, but there's so much promise, I think.
You know what would make Beam really popular is if they had a Beam app on the PlayStation Network.
Jesus, man.
No, in all honesty, though. Yeah, I mean, all honesty, because the way PlayStation does their feeds for people streaming pops up in your face. So if they did that with Beam, it'd just get it out there.
Well,
Microsoft's already got Minecraft on there. Why can't they get Beam on there?
That's right. No, I agree with you on that. Like, I think it should come to PlayStation. Like, if you go on there right now, it's not just Xbox stuff, even though Microsoft bought it. It's not like they're shutting out people from playing other stuff. Like, you can stream whatever. Yep. And I think it would make sense for them if they want to be a real player in this space. I think it would make sense for them to bring it to every platform. Like, why would you restrict it? Maybe give a few more features to the Xbox One version, potentially, like they do with Minecraft.
Yeah.
But, incentivize people to use their Xbox One. Be like, oh, if you stream from Xbox One, you get pro features for, $3 or something like that instead of $8. Or, something like that. Incentivize it. Make it a little bit better, have it on the Xbox, but not obsolete if you have it on another console. Sasson, what are your thoughts on it? Are you gonna... If you were to move, would you move the 4GwQPodcast podcast to be?
Well, I mean, not stop it on YouTube.
Right. If we could only do it to one.
Probably just YouTube, because it seems a little bit easier. Like, so we don't have to move the podcast to YouTube. So.
Yeah, but Beam has lower latency and better chat interaction, and you can use your Bolt currency and to do things and. Right? And better quality.
And there was a feature that I found out when I was watching Shewell's stream because I was downloading Titanfall 2 and it was lagging all over the place. There's an option where you could just have voice and it'll stop the video, but have the voice and then just have chat, which I thought was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is interesting. What would you use that for, though?
Oh, well, see, I could... hear the stream going on, but then the video's not lagging all over the place. So then with our podcast, if you have crappy internet and it's just buffering, you could pause that video and still hear the voice.
That would work great for a lot of people on farms too that have bad internet, dish network and stuff.
Right, like yourself, Assassin. You live.
I have AT&T and I don't live on a farm.
Wow.
Basically live on a farm though.
Basically, well, there's a bunch of trees, bushes, and one small hill with a few flowers.
No one on this podcast can confirm that you have bushes, trees, or any of that thing. Those things.
Every time he's about to show out his window, he's like, "Oh, I can't move my cam out there."
Right, exactly.
Because he lives on a farm and he doesn't want to admit it.
You have these dust storm warnings. You call them tornado warnings. You're trying to, fool us.
Do I need to make some YouTube video of my backyard instead of
I mean, sometimes we hear that like that little like "Hey Dude" cowboy music, and like there's a thing of hay rolling around.
Yeah,
You know?
the
Hey,
tumbleweed, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but this Beam thing, like, what else can Xbox use it for? Because I was thinking, if it's
the
such
tech,
low latency, what were you gonna say, Assassin?
they
Sorry.
could use the technology, maybe not just for Beam, but something totally different.
Interactive motivational speakers.
Sure.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting thought. I mean, yeah, sure, right?
I mean, you could use your bolts to win stuff from motivational speaker, like a signed book or something, because people pay thousands to go to those weird things. Why not
I mean,
just
yeah, no,
post
no,
it?
yeah, no.